peaceful people struggle as we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere, make no mistake. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.
We love the open county of the Rupununi and the Essequibo, daytime or night. Though we may criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we need to keep it. We have that right.
We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain.
Oh yes! A lot of you gon' vex, but I tell you, sometimes you just got to listen. There's a child in every home and every community. They will grow up to be symbols of unity. They'll be colorblind to race and ethnicity. That's the vision of a leader like President Irfan Ali. I'm talking about the one Guyana where our people can live in peace, where every race trusts each other, where racial prejudice no longer exists. Our children will have one Guyana to grow up in a land united and free with equality and blessed with prosperity. For too long we've been fighting one another. It's race against race, but in the end the country suffer. Oh, we were born here, not in India nor Africa. But if we can't get along, the foreigners gon' eat we suffer. We must put an end to racism. Let it end now with this generation. Together we'll develop this nation. Make Guyana the gem of the Caribbean. Don't listen to them wicked politicians who will divide us to win an election. Believe it or not, Guyanese no smarter than that. Yeah, I told you, it's your boy Padmore. Unity is the key. We are all one, and we should be treated as one. Our ancestors were slaves and laborers, but the life they endured made it better for us. We honor their sacrifice and the freedom they bought for we. But some descendants of slaves use that to fuel the rich. It doesn't matter what's your skin color, when we bleed blood it's red the same. Let's respect and love one another. When a brother cry we must feel the pain. We're Portuguese, African and Indian. We're Chinese mixed up, we're Amerindians. We're all Guyanese. Let's end this segregation. I'm appealing to Guyanese in the diaspora. We welcome you home. We've got a lot to offer. It's not the same place that you run away from. Come see the paradise Guyana has now become. I'm talking about the one Guyana, where our people can live in peace, where every race trusts each other, where racial prejudice no longer exists. Our children will have one Guyana, to grow up in a land united and free, with equality and blessed with prosperity. It's a message. I just want you to understand. Stop and think for a minute. Really think for a minute. If we can't fix the present, then we should work on the future.
This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I...
Yo, nobody not selling out. We talking facts. Facts we dealing with. Nobody not selling out. We talking facts. I been to Guyana, man. I have to go back. The way out the country looking, man, they left me shocked. Who's ever in charge? Them put we on the map. The men them look healthy. The girls them look hot. I went to a meeting. I don't know this chicken curry. Them Guyanese eating, man. The government walking. 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 This one's for them haters. For them haters who attacking Guyana. Guyana, show them your little finger. Little finger, show them your little finger. Little finger, show them the 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 little finger. The government walking. 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 Don't mix me with politics. I hear the Guyanese critics. I just want the country fixed. Man, I come play some kicks. Can later bumper fake. We call it a camera trick. And if you rest it to me, I still give it some licks. The government walking. 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 The government. This is for the hater. For the hater. This is for the hater. We're running down Guyana. For the hater. For the hater. Show them little finger. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them your little finger. Government walking. The 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 government walking. Now don't mix me. Don't mix me. Don't mix me. The government walking. I don't do politics. Just get jacket, right? Get jacket. Walking. Walking. They're walking. Them walking. They're walking. Now I said them walking. A little mix me. I don't do politics. Yo, nobody not selling out. We talking facts. Facts we dealing with. Nobody not selling out. We talking facts. I been to Guyana, man. I have to go back. The way out the country looking, man, they left me shocked. Who's ever in charge? Them put we on the map. The men them look healthy. The girls them look hot. I went to a meeting. I don't know this chicken curry. Them Guyanese eating, man. The government walking. 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 This one's for them haters. For them haters who attacking Guyana. Guyana, show them your little finger. Little finger, show them your little finger. Little finger, show them the 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 little finger. The government walking. 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 Don't mix me with politics. I hear the Guyanese critics. I just want the country fixed. Man, I come play some kicks. Can later bumper fake. We call it a camera trick. And if you rest it to me, I still give it some licks. The The government working. 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 The government. This is for the hater. For the hater. This is for the hater. We're running down Guyana. For the hater. For the hater. Show them little finger. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them your little finger. Government working. The 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 government working. Y'all don't mix me. Don't mix me. Don't mix me. The government working. I don't do politics. Just get jacket, right? Get jacket. Walking. Walking. They're walking. Them walking. They're walking.
Good morning to everybody, and welcome down to Livewire. It's really great to have you guys here. It is the 25th of June, 2024, and we're moving through 6 months in already. Shucks, the year is flying so quickly. And next year promises to be an exciting one. Morning to all the persons tuned in on the live already. Morning to all the persons on their way to work, and you're taking the time to tune in and listen to us. Really happy to have you here, right? A lot of things for us to discuss this morning. Quite a few developments happening yesterday. But before we get into that, Muntiaz Ali, Michael Captain, Rahim Amarali, Chris, morning to you guys. Jonah Bijan, Sunil Raghubir, Neil Ramlokan, Sarah Mosley, Alan Khan, Balwand, Dan Raj, good morning to you. Deshaun Abrams, morning to you and the family. Mohammed Isaf Datan and Dalal, good morning to you. In Nepal and Camille Narain joining us from Minnesota, good morning to you. Raj Singh, good morning. Shakila Brijlal, Salomi Suku, good morning to you. Salomi's coming in from Canada. Sherwin Siram, Michael Dennis, Ravindra Singh, Shakila Brijlal, Ram Narain Singh, good morning to you. Maureen Razio, none other than the Councillor Stephanie Nelson Moore on the live with us this morning. Elizabeth Ramcharan, Omar Sharif, Cecile Ramprasad, Derek Drupal, Veena Ramkaran, Jill Cornelius, Pam Singh, morning to you, and Trevor. Dioraj Nath, good morning. Jane from St. Martin, good morning to you. Yeah, I might have to do the same thing you're doing there, Jane. The screen not allowing me to respond. Right? Richard Stanislas, morning to you. Terrific Tuesday to everybody coming from Richard Stanislas. Philip Diablo, morning to you. Special good morning to Eunice Raghubir and her sister over there in Canada. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful morning so far. And I hope you are healing well, Eunice, as you recover from minor surgery. You understand? Really happy to have you with good vision. Philip Diabro, Mazo Inshan, Nirmala Allen, good morning to you. Jasmine Baldio, Gayatri Baldio. Okay, yeah, I ain't going crazy. Dionan Suku, Asif Ahmad, Amal and Ram Narain, Leslie Mongol, Suma Bipat, Rajendra Mahes, M. Singh, Richard Aklu, Violet Prasad, good morning to all of you. Takur Brijlal, good morning to all of you. I wonder if this is the right anyway. I know Derek got a name like Takur. Anyway. Who else we got here? Leroy Mangal, good morning to you. Dial Sukram. Dial, yesterday I passed trying to find the barbershop, but I didn't think I passed by the right one. So you might gotta send me. Actually, I can call you after the show, Dial. I'll give you a call after the program this morning. Norman Aziz, morning to you. Special good morning to Miss Marisha Sami. Listen, just to let y'all know, Marisha Sami is responsible for a lot of the funny content you guys see here. I probably need to do like Sharon Duncan and have content curators. I ain't even play the video for y'all. I'm upload it one time. I need to get some content curators and the graphics people and all them fancy things. Me bike going on. Oh my goodness. Is this video?
I'm running for the leader.
Guy, no. That's not it. I played that already. Oh man. I messed up. Me to tell me I saved this video. Oh boy. Anyway. Right. As I was saying. Right, Shirley Narain, morning to you. Henry Jagdio, Chitra Sukraj, Ronald Jones, good morning to you, brother. Jasoda Budram, Shakira Alexi, Richard Stanislas, Roger Fong, Christopher Prasad, Savita Sukraj, Michael Become, Michael Become, morning to you. Ricky Knott, morning to you. Oh, shucks, Rob Blackmore, come back. Watch out. Look. You see, there is big trouble with me. Good morning on behalf of myself, my deceased mother, and Mr. Sue. But good morning on behalf of all three y'all, because all three y'all is worries, right? So, from beyond the grave, Trump. Keith Benjamin, morning to you. Fajir Vortex, morning to you. John Ramanan, morning to you, brother. Ramana, morning to you. Hardat Sibran, morning to you. Harold Kubar, okay, morning. Hannah Mohammed. Who else we got here? Gayatri Narain. Krishna John, morning to you. Vortex joining me from Linden. Shout out to all the Linden people, Dr. Murray, Dr. Harris. Oh gosh, this is bad. No, Mr. Akani Blair. Oh gosh, and then people are supposed to be coming to my head right away by Miss Ned up there as well. Oh gosh, all the Linden people, you big up yourself. Everybody from Linden. Elizabeth Ramcharan, morning to you. Miss Arlene Holt, morning to you as well. Welcome to the program. Ali Mali, Dolly Singh, Carla Daniels joining us from Carla Daniels joining us from Maikonina, Maracaibo. Same region, different village, right? Good morning to everybody. Sarah Gadraj, morning to you. I haven't seen you coming before. Morning to Mukesh Vishwanath and all the family. Sean Jai Charan, morning to you. Morning, everybody. Anyway, let me go into it, right? So, people that had a resignation between yesterday and today of a general secretary. Good morning to Mr. Ray Ferrier, joining us from Linden. Yeah, is either the highway or Linden? I can't remember. One out of the two. But he along that area. Morning to Mr. Ray Ferrier. Right? Right. So they had a resignation yesterday. No, people, it's getting sticky. It's getting sticky. I want to remind you all again. So far, the only smooth flowing Congress we've had for political parties in this country is the People's Progressive Party Civic. This nasty infighting that we have been seeing over the past few days, and revelations that we've been getting from that party, I don't know what to say. Nevertheless, yes, Marisha saw me at steak of fish. Nevertheless, so a recording was sent to me, and the person they're purporting that is Don Hayes things, but she didn't want to call her Aubrey name, and she used a different name, but she was describing her experience in Congress Place, right? She was describing her experience in Congress Place. Yeah, let me listen to this little audio here quick.
Oh, Elsa, open the door! No, I'm not gonna open the door. I'm gonna froze you to death. No, don't open the door. Why would I open the door? Elsa, leave.
I think this is when she was locked out to somewhere, or locked in or locked out. You understand? And I guess that's why she gave us that gem, the empty rice spot at the last thing, right? So let me listen again.
Elsa. Oh, Elsa, open the door. No, I'm not gonna open the door. I'm gonna froze you to death. No, don't open the door. Why would I open the door? Elsa, leave me alone. I will froze you to death. Leave me alone. I want you to leave me alone. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Elsa, can you please be reasonable? Open the door. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you, Elsa. No, Lisa, I don't want to talk to you. You froze me to death. You almost froze me to death.
So it's like Don talking about getting locked in her office. She get freeze out the party, you know. Oh my God. I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her. What's this? So I think right. So y'all know that this is unfolding currently, and Miss Dawn Hastings, the General Secretary for the People's National Congress Reform, resigned her position as the GS of that party with effect, or with immediate effect. So that was with effect from yesterday's date, the 24th of June, 2024. Now, she listed several reasons for her resignation, right? She listed several reasons for her resignation. And I remember here, Sally Jones, I remember here, right? I told y'all when we were live on PNC nomination day, look at what's going on at the desk. Look at what's happening. People not happy. They're not happy. You understand? Gita, I got the photos. I'll sending them to the regional chairman now. Right? So I got the photos, Gita. Right. So 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 I showed y'all the first instance where they had an Afro Guyanese and they had an Indo Guyanese approaching the table. The Afro Guyanese guy, after sitting there for about 3 minutes, got up and left because you could see the frustration on his face. And the guy of the Indo guy, the skin Indian guy, stayed, and he was trying to, work out with the people at the head table, which was I'm going to say dancing, but it's not you dancing, Don Hastings. Don Hastings, a heavyset gentleman who I think was the head of the nomination committee or the Congress committee or whatever it was, and another individual. And I said to you, look at the video, the man vex. Another heavy-set individual, the young lady with the heavy tongue, she usually did interviews with persons after. She disappeared. So it's like Jenny Craig or Weight Watchers or the Biggest Loser came to Guyana. And they worked quickly. She disappeared, like she turned to the side and disappeared. I told y'all, they were not interviewing persons who were not outright in support of Aubrey Norton. Right? So, like I said before, Dawn Hastings gave some reasons for resignation. Now, one of those, poor planning for Congress. She criticized the 1-month preparation period for the 22nd Biennial Delegates Congress, which she believes could lead to confusion and a lack of fairness and transparency. Now, these are not my words. This is taken from the statement of the former General Secretary of the People's National Congress. Now, we've heard before of run-ins that this lady would have had with Carol Joseph and, those people. But now we're seeing that it seems like she's being forced out of there. The party that cares for all Guyanese, right? Indigenous people, Indo-Guyanese seem to be having quite a fight in there. Now, exclusion of key processes. Don Hastings Williams complains about not being involved in sending out invitations and other preparations, which she finds disrespectful to her office. Man, look, all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I don't know what to say. This PNC stuff is crazy, right? Let me just continue. Membership irregularities, reports issues. The former GS reports issues which the membership database, including missing or destroyed data and inaccuracies in the records. Right? So those are some of the issues with the membership database. Missing or destroyed data and inaccuracy in the records. Now she's claiming that this has raised concerns with her about the short deadline for submitting the delegate information. The delegate information. She went on to talk about feeling like she's under surveillance. Now, Miss Hastings recounts incidents where she she felt monitored, right? And humiliated, such as being questioned about her actions and being blocked from leaving her office. Hence, let it go, let it go. The PNC don't want you no more. Trouble, right? So she's been complaining about being humiliated at the whilst being the general secretary of the PNC. She's claiming that she felt like she's being monitored. Um, and I mean, I don't know what does she mean by monitoring? What, video surveillance? People checking your work? What was it? I mean, I don't know, right? And being blocked from leaving her office. So I heard about the incident where she was actually blocked from going into Kranger's place, right? We saw the video of that. But being blocked from leaving her office, that's kind of what, kidnapping, entrapment, how that does work. And all these revelations coming out of this party at this time. Again, I'm wondering, how will the recovery effort happen? When all is said and done, how do these people still work together? You know? No, she went on to talk about a lack of financial transparency. Hastings highlights her inability to access financial statements or present them to the Central Executive Committee, despite requests to the accountant. Now, she went on to share some criticisms about the party's leadership, mentioning instances of micromanagement and a toxic work environment, with staff being threatened and shouted at. And the guy Banu like go, shh, shh, no, shh, I'm talking, shh. That's how we stay. I don't know if it's that's the guy she's talking about, right? Commitment to party values. Now Hastings asserts her love for the party and the refusal to be a Moses Nagamutu in her role. And anybody send you a picture of Moses Nagamutu, know that the meaning is a rubber stamp, right? Anybody send you a photo of Moses Nagamutu in your WhatsApp or anywhere, know that they mean you're a rubber stamp. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Right? So she doesn't want to be a rubber stamp in her party. And she was emphasizing her desire for responsible and ethical practices within the party. Now, she also made a call for improvement. His thing suggests the need for better planning, transparency, and inclusivity in the party's operations. She, in the ending part of her letter, thanked the party leader for the opportunity to serve and seeks forgiveness for any inconvenience caused by her resignation. Right? Now, listen, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the outcome will be of this after the fact, but we're watching. We're watching. We can see. Look, these people crazy. These people crazy. Now, when you think it's only problems in the PNC, let me jump over to the AFC. Right? Let me jump over to the AFC. So clearly we know whose team Sherrod now. Clearly we know who Team Sherrod is. And oh my goodness, he has a very lovely member of his team, Miss Jarita Finance. Or Fernandez, or oh gosh, Jarito. Jarito. I ain't gonna trouble Jarito. Listen, this thing is so funny, right? So this video circulated on Facebook. Oh my god. Talking about some $4,800. So this is even worse than what Mark Benchcop said, because at least when Mark Benchcop talk, and Kosi, you stop it with Jarita. You hear me? You don't come for her. You don't like anybody to go for Amanza. You stop it. And I'm guaranteeing you, Amanza more stupid. So you give Jarita a chance. Wrong with you. She even from your region. Wrong with this buying Kosi Williams. A fed up with he. So like I was saying, at this Mark Bench Cup, let's talk about a 5,000 cook up. Things real tight in the AFC. People sell it out for $4,800 and no cook up. You ain't even get any cook up and the money short. Oh God, look. Anyway, so in this video here, let me play.
I want to see us elect people that have this party at heart. I want to see that. I've seen some people only come.
No, people, right away off the bat, I want to show y'all the true nature of Sherrod Duncan. The self-praise. You understand me? Blowing his own trumpet. Sherrod Duncan is not the only person who does work in the AFC. You understand me? Sherrod Duncan is not the only person in the field. David Patterson is usually in the field pissing on fences here, there, and everywhere. So you cannot have all the glory, Sherrod Duncan. What nonsense is this? And highlighting Jarita and the other guy. I don't ever remember this guy's name. I know he's the opposition forever guy, but I don't ever remember his name. But that is to show you how, and Sherrod's plan, because Sherrod documenting his visits in the regions to campaign at Congress. You understand me? That is his aim. To show, now mind you, other AFC members of other AFC members have jobs. Sherrod is an unemployed wretch with nothing to do, right? So he makes these videos. What? Stanley Ramsaran joining us from Russia. Morning to you, brother. We gone to the world Livewire. We are around the world. People watching we around the world. Russia, France. What? We up top. Up like 7. Up. But yeah. That is the self-serving nature of Sherrod Duncan. So people like him should never have a chance at the presidency, because it will only be to serve himself. Look at the behavior of Sherrod Duncan towards his comrade members, right?
Live around national conference time. They have an interesting group around national conference time in our groups, in our chapters, only at national conference.
So you see, he captured himself at all these events through the years, right? At all these events leading up to the Congress to show, well, hey, I am the one out there. The rest of y'all ain't doing nothing.
Time. They come around the party only around national conference. I want us to elect members, and I want people to offer themselves up for leadership if you can commit.
You notice he find a video with Jarita and the worries that on the live with him, right? Jarita got time. I don't think Jarita's walked no way, but still, Jarita, peace and love to you. I wish I could have an interview with you, or we could just talk, you know, Jarita. This other guy in the glass is an idiot. I don't want to talk to you, bro. You could just go. But you see the self-serving nature.
As I said,
so Sherrod only found video of the persons who supporting him in the field working and of himself. Right? Where is David Patterson working in the field? Where is Nigel Hughes misrepresenting numbers and disappearing? Where is Nigel Hughes representing clients who been on the roof, who see people get shoot and all kind of thing and disappear? Where is team conflict of interest? They were on the ground to Sherrod.
It's not a process you could take a month off or 2 years and come back and hope things
Yes, look at Jarita's smile, eh?
are the way you left them. Things are always changing, fast changing. That's the environment in which we live. And I want to see people who are committed to helping us to build party groups, not only in places where they got limelight and so on, but in some far-flung places in this country, not waiting for us, that needs to hear from us.
Far-flung Karasabay! South Pakaraima!
I want to see that, and we build this party to match that structure there that we've been working on and envisaging, that we elect leaders that have this party at heart, to go the extra mile. Nobody should be able to come and pay $4,800 and walk away the whole political party.
What? Yes, she sell it cheap. No, I'm not going to get off. I'm not going to get off. I appreciate Jarita. To hell with... Sir, you give me a chance. You know what I'm telling you? Anyway. So this guy
$100 and walk away the whole political party. But you're there every day in the protests. You're there every day in the social issues, making your voice heard, lifting a placard here, representing an issue over there. You're in the mud. You're there when the folks from Hillfoot.
So here, this guy Sherrod. Sherrod needs to realize that everybody got the place. And Sherrod, your place is on the protest line and your place is in the mud. You're a trench crapo. That is your place, Sherrod. You can't call Nigel Hughes down into the mud with you. You understand me? You can't call Nigel Hughes down into the mud. You're the trench crapo, Sherrod Duncan. You and the guy on your left, on my right on the screen. We can leave Jarita out of this. But you're the trench crapo, Sherrod Duncan. When all these cases that the AFC and the APNU file, they could have called you to represent them in court, idiot. No, because the court is not the trenches. The court is not the mud. You need sophistication. You got sense. You understand me? So how could you now turn and want Nigel Hughes to come down in the gutter with you? You're the gutter rat. You're the trench crap Sherrod Duncan. Could the AFC call you to represent those legal cases that they lost? And of course, you're looking for get blockade today, you know. And of course, you attacked Kosi for me, Please. Talk to Kosi. Pam Singh, please message Nkosi and ask him to stop. You're about to get a happy block here today. Don't you do it, Nkosi. Right? Can they call you? You talk about having some law degree. Did you go to U in your pass? You pass U in? Yeah, you went to UG. You get a little thing there. But you can't practice. I think there's a limitation on how you could practice or whatever it is. But you got the sense like Sherrod Duncan. Somebody ring the bell. Somebody ring a bell for me, man. You are the trench crapo. How you gonna call Nigel Hughes down in the trench with you? Anybody ever call you to represent any legal election petition? Well, oh gosh, all them cases you lose. Ever in the magistrate court, the high court, the CCJ, they call you for anything by? Everybody has their place, sir, and your place is in the trenches. Your place is to look like a burnt roast dog. This how he's always look like. His skin look like leather, tight and pasty and shiny. Protest life. Please don't bring Zarita into that nonsense and have her in the sun. Just stop it. You do your thing on your own. But that's to show you the level of these jagabats and trends crappos like Sherrod Duncan. You understand me? They don't even realize their place in terms of the pecking order. Sherrod Duncan had no place of significance in the last administration other than making himself a jackass. You understand me? You think Nigel Hughes gonna lie down on the floor of Parliament, open up his belt, and behave like that? That's trench crap or behavior. That's got to behavior. Let me see if I find the photo. I'm supposed to look for it since yesterday. You understand? That's gutter behavior. How you want Nigel Hughes? Bye, Sherrod, stop your stupidness. Right? That is the kind of behavior. Look at this here. Watch this wretch, Sherrod Duncan. I didn't even find the photo I'm looking for. But just let me show you how this banner is such a vagabond and no good. The same man. Kind of. Oh, darn. Hold on, people. Just give me a second. I'm going to show you how we're going. Oh, okay. All right, let me go to the news source. Okay, no news sources get their news all the time. That's the source of their news. Garden flows bleed. Right? So this here, MP Sherrod Duncan arrested for cybercrime over Jagabat Church Crapo. You understand statements? Now let's go scroll down here. Let's see who his authority was. Right? Well, let's see. Oh God. Attorney who representing Duncan is matter. The photo show. Oh, this is the one I'm looking for. This is when he had a stupid attorney. I think that's when he dropped. No. Hold on. Let me check the dates. So this here is the 13th of 2022. And this one is when? Okay, good. So now I understand what's going on. Now, first of all, this is the 13th of January 2022. This is when everything just happened. And look, it says here, he took a retard for a lawyer in the name of Darren Wade. Right? Attorney Darren Wade, who's representing Duncan in the matter, said Cybercrime Act is being abused. Right? Look at that. He took a retard for an attorney, a PNC attorney, retired Darren Wade. So after he realized that Darren Wade is a complete retard, completely retarded, not halfway, not semi-retarded, completely retarded attorney, Darren Wade, he decided to take another attorney. Let me see who he took. Diamond Magistrate Court. Look. This is the 17th of January 2022. A couple of days after. Look who coming out with he. Look who coming out with him. So Sherrod Duncan couldn't represent himself, Mr. LLB. You understand me? It's Nigel Hughes. Look, Nigel Hughes there. Nigel Hughes secure bail for this vagabond and got him back out on the streets. So, Sherrod, if Nigel was in the trenches with you, Trench Crapo, he would have been tired. He wouldn't have been able to represent you. He would not have been able to represent you. So that's what I want you to understand, Sherrod Duncan. You need to know your place. You aren't in the upper echelons of the AFC high society. You are a gutter rat. You are a gutter rat. And gutter rats like you, Sherrod Duncan, you have your place. And you are in your place. So I don't see why is it you wanted. I want to see people this or that. Listen to this fool. Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy.
Places where they got limelight and so on, but in some far-flung places in this country.
Limelight. Sherrod, you are not ready for the limelight. You are not ready for the limelight. And you know, in the future, they can still turn to Nigel Hughes to help. They can still turn to... He's probably the smartest person they got. But Sherrod, again, know your place, sir. Know your place. You're not of that ilk. You're not of that ilk. Your place is in the trench. Your place is in the mud. You're not at the level of Nigel Hughes. How you could compare yourself to Nigel Hughes? No political party calls you to represent any legal case they got. None. None. And let me say something to you, Sherrod. You protesting, your protest ain't nothing big. Ain't nothing big. Because I sure David, if he piss here or there, people gonna come out and protest for him. Jarita, I sure she got listen. Jarita, I get me and I have to come and protest for she. Yeah, but oh my god. Trouble. Right? You have to bring something more to the table than being able to go and walk around in the sun, Sherrod Duncan. Monroe Prashad, I still don't know the name of this member. He's a member of parliament. I don't know this guy's name for the life of me. I think it's something Ruknarain. I think. I don't, he's so insignificant and irrelevant. So insignificant and irrelevant that people don't even remember his name. So you remember you seeing Sherrod and he talking nonsense every morning and every afternoon. Ricky Ramsarouk. Thank you, Leslie Mongol. Ricky Ramsarouk, the guy in the yellow jersey. Complete idiot too. I am surprised that Ricky Sherrod and Janice Mahipal in visit the pump station that is under construction at Port Ryan. Do not Prasad, you may be right. You may be right, sir. I'm not denying it. I'm not denying it. You may be right. Right? Rajendra Mahes, you might be right too. Stop it. But like I'm saying, Sherrod and this idiot Ricky Ramsarouk came to the pump station and went on and talking about this. John is talking about the back canal, how it's deep and wide and all kind of nonsense. No, they won't go on a visit because the works are going on. They chose the one day the contracting being, the one day to go and make themselves stupid and misinform people. But coming back to this idiot, Sherrod, know your place. That's all I have to say to you. Right? And if you can't spend your 4,800 and get the party, take some of the money that the people are sending to you from in the ring. Your colleagues in the AFC have already been talking about the monies you're collecting for that show and those shows that you do. Why is it not going to the party? Why the party don't know what's going on, Sherrod? I should take anyway. Why the party don't know what's going on with those funds? And after you misappropriate the funds at Chronicle, how you want people to put you in charge of party at a national level to say you in charge of this whole party? No, man. Jagabats need to stay where Jagabats need to stay. Trench crappos need to stay in the trench. If you come out the trench, what we gonna call you? A limelight crappo? No, you're a trench crappo. You have to be in the trench. You understand me? How are we gonna take you out of the trenches, sir? What are we gonna call you? You have to trench crappo by name and nature, Sherrod Duncan. You're a trench crappo by name and nature. And you gotta got money to spend. Don't vex cause them use got money for spend. Probably that's some of the money that Cathy write to herself in them checks. You understand? At least they allegedly been thieving with sense. I ain't trying to guess. Oh God. Allegedly they're thieving with sense, Sherrod. But you thief stupidity, you thief thing and buy it at the government place. It's not even your property. Oh my God. That's why the people in the FC like you. Even Flap, no, she's not AFC. Annette is PNC. Even Pato them had sense to take bangle and bed sheet and bracelet, think they could carry home. You buy chair set for you office at crap. It's not you thing. It's by a normal retarded, you know. Sherrod this. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I remind you, at no point in time, this man had a substantive role in the last government. Head of Chronicle. He a member of parliament, but with what say, with what responsibility? He's a shadow minister of what? I'm just trying to figure out. Pushram Kishore, you better leave Jarita alone. Don't come for Jarita here. Right? So people, Sherrod.
Country not waiting for us, that needs to hear from us. I want to see that. And we build this party to match that structure there that we've been working on and envisaging, that we elect leaders that have this party at heart, to go the extra mile. Nobody should be able to come and pay $4,800 and walk away the whole political party. But you're there every day in the protests, you're there every day in the social issues, making your voice heard, lifting a placard here, representing an issue over there. You're in the mud. You're there when the folks from Hillfoot are being bombarded. You're there when...
No. All right. Yes, Deshaun Abrams. I don't know how clearer I could be. But I see somebody in the comments asking what is a shadow minister. Now, in Guyana here, you have substantive ministers, ministers of home affairs, minister of home affairs, minister of housing, minister of education. Now, the opposition, let's say they had won elections, they would have had persons in those positions. Now, those persons take up like a shadow role, so they look at or they focus on these ministries So take, for instance, we have the Minister of Education, the illegal General Secretary of the GTU, who's not supposed to be in the National Assembly if she's the General Secretary of the GTU. You understand? Is the Shadow Minister of Education, Coretta McDonald. So basically, she looks over, well, I don't want to say look over, like she doesn't have the power to review the work of the minister, but she has the power to assess the work of the minister and the ministry, and then in the National Assembly highlight where she probably feels more could be done, things went wrong, or whatever it is. But there's just be jackassing themselves. But that's basically what a shadow minister is, right? Another point I was gonna make was oh my goodness. Another point I was gonna make was darn, it slipped me.
Being bombarded. You're there when the folks from Kenview.
Oh, sorry. Sherrod Duncan spoke about Hillfoot. Sherrod Duncan spoke about Hillfoot. Again, I am reminding persons the Hillfoot issue was a private matter. The government of Guyana did not own the land at Hillfoot. The government of Guyana did not own the land at Hillfoot. It was a privately owned set of privately owned property that these people went to squat on. The owner of the property went to the court and got an order to remove them off the property. And this wretch mentioned in that. This current administration moved those people move those people from Hillfoot to areas like Swan, where they now have land with title and they're in a much better position. You understand me? In a much better position. So even in his, whatever he's doing there, I don't know what to call it, but it's beer stupidness. Anyway, guys, so I'm done with that. I wanted to take you guys over to the Ministry of Education's page. And as you know, they have been rolling out the Because We Care cash grant. And I wanted to share some of that with you guys, exactly how it's impacting the students around the regions. You understand? So, as you know, the rollout of the Because We Care cash grant started from yesterday, right? And what I like about it is that the level of transparency at the Ministry of Education and from this government, right? And from this government. So we see yesterday the Because We Care cash grant in Region 6, a total of 8,020 envelopes were prepared. A total of 7,927 envelopes were disbursed on day one, and that is equivalent to 98.84% of young Guyanese who are entitled to benefit. So something that the jughead from Kitty could understand. This money in terms of disposable income in the pockets of parents, right? Think about it. Think about it. If this money was not being disbursed, each parent was required that you got to spend 45,000 on each child. In Region 6, yesterday, 356,715,000 in disposable income remained in the pockets of residents of that region. Jughead from Kitty. That is what you can't understand. That's what you need your president to explain to you. If you are not spending the money, like to study at goal, if you're not spending money, that money not in your pocket, it is not, you're not able to divert that money to somewhere else and do something else. Is that so hard to understand? Is that so hard to understand? Region 5, 1,885 envelopes prepared, a total of 1,868 distributed, 99.09%, 84,060,000 in Region 5. East Bank, 4,258, 4,062 distributed, 95.39%. 182 plus million issued to children on the East Bank. You understand? Look at Georgetown, 680 million still in the pockets of parents, jughead from Kitty. I don't know, you can't understand this. I don't know how you can understand this. And look, I swear, the councillors at Mayor City Council, like they went and collect cash grant yesterday. I can't believe how all them empty seats I was seeing. A lot of people had excuses. And we can talk about the council a little bit. Because even that too, that does hurt my head. You understand? So minister was in the regions during the disbursement process, meeting with persons, making sure everything is going smooth. And I like the fact that very active minister, right? So by next year, this would be a fulfilled promise from the People's Progressive Party civic government. $50,000 to every child. You understand? And I must say hats off to the team at the Ministry of Education who have been working to ensure that this process is as smooth as possible. Right? So that is how the government is working to ensure that children benefit and they move forward. That is how the government is ensuring that Guyana's future is bright, that they have good leaders. Like, and we got another Barjagdi or a Irfan Ali coming up, or a Ashley Singh, or a Robeson Ben, or a Ejil, or a Brigadier Mark Phillips coming up to lead this country. You can't leave it in the hands like people like Sherrod Duncan and Ricky Ramru and Amanzan Roysdale and those people. Their numbers off. And they're going to put you in trouble. That's what we need to remember. That's what we need to remember. These people have no vision for Guyana. They have no... If they had it, we would have seen it. And even if they couldn't accomplish it, you understand me? We would have seen a glimmer of hope 2015 to 2020. She got to reach and she maths wrong, and Kosi, Amanza maths wrong. It's Amanza for me and her maths. Bye. Y'all is trouble. And Kosi, you can get black from this life, you know. You coming here to make trouble. I ain't like it. You stop it. You understand? So, again, as I told you guys, we're watching as the rest of this unfolds, the congresses. They're coming up very shortly. I'm glad to see that he talking, and of course he talking about passion fruit. About Amanda's makeup with her passion and she smile. She got a passion fruit tree in she yard. She making passion fruit drink. He better stop it. Right? And Kosi needs to stop it. This guy here ain't good. But I'm glad to see that the Ministry of Education, the teachers have come to some sort of an arrangement. They've come to some sort of an arrangement, and this will see them returning to the classrooms and having the youth of Guyana not suffer based on what persons could deem as unrealistic demands being made by some of these teachers. You understand? Anyway, We're going to leave it like that until it sorts out. We're still waiting on the appeal in relation to this no work, no pay issue. And again, y'all might go back to war, but when y'all get lashed with that, hi, y'all go. Look, when y'all get lashed with that thing, but like 2 months I have been out. All right. We can see. We will see how y'all react to it. We can see how y'all reacted. Now, on more of a positive side, another 35 Lane Avenue families get their housing grants, right? 15,000 house lots to be developed in Region 3 by 2025. As you know, the Because of Care Cash Grant is being disbursed. The community of Oriala Siparuta got a $14.5 million water ambulance. The Ministry of Health, through the minister, they're looking at the new medicine regulations bill. It's being drafted. So there is a lot happening in this country. Oh, the Adventure Pump Station is to be commissioned soon. The government is also looking at rehabilitating 63 sluices countrywide. And this was brought to light by the Minister of Agriculture. Guys, also, please don't forget that the Ministry of Housing and the Government of Guyana Planning and Development single window system is now operational. Sad to say, the city is behind as usual in terms of its preparedness and its readiness to have this system rolled out. Hopefully they catch up, but the government has started that. And also we have Guy Expo to look, hear me about Guy Expo, Building Expo, the International Building Expo to look forward to as well, coming up pretty soon, right? I'm also seeing there will be the construction of some teachers' quarters in Kaikan and Chinoing too, as well, right? So the good morning to Mika Bihari joining us from Upper Mazaruni. So that's just to give you a rundown of what's happening in and around Guyana in terms of development and what the government is doing. That's all the time I have with you guys today. Thank you for joining me on the program. Continue to be great Guyanese. And as I usually say, before I go, it's all about peace. It's all about love. It's all about one Guyana.
This is for the